What's up, YouTube? Chat's not here with me today, but Wuthering is coming out in less than 2 weeks at this point. And the first two banners are already known. The first banner is Jiyan, and the second banner is Yinlin. And a lot of people are probably going to be wondering who they should pull for. And obviously, if there's one character that you really like more than the other, it's a gacha game. Pull the character that you like more. But if all you're worried about is meta or who would fit the teams that you're interested in more, this is the video that should help you answer that. And to start off, we'll go with the first banner, Jiyan. You can see some gameplay of him in the background. He's a win DPS. He'll be your main on-field DPS. He'll be on the field most of the time. He does a lot of heavy attacks, and one of his best supports is a red-headed man that goes by the name of Mortefi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm still struggling with the names. I honestly I know them based on how they look. So best way to say is the red-headed man. He's a 4-star. He buffs up Jiyan's heavy attacks, which is Jiyan's main damage, and he's also a decent sub DPS with him as well. For him, you're gonna be very combo focused. You can see the gameplay in the background. You're gonna be going in the air, swinging all around. You're gonna switch between heavies and basic attacks. His skill is very simple. It's just a dash forward, and then his ult empowers him with a dragon and turns all of his attack into heavy attacks. He's really cool, but one thing I would say, we saw it with Honkai Star Rail, we're really starting to see it now with Acheron coming out, is early limited banner DPS tend to get power crept really hard. If you play Honkai Star Rail, you'll know Sealy is just, she does not compare even close to Acheron. An E6 Sealy could even compare it to an E0 Acheron. A lot of you will probably be coming from Genshin. Another example would be D-Luke. When the game first came out, everyone thought D-Luke was the best DPS in the game, and now he's just so far down there compared to all the new characters that have come out. So my thing for Jiyan is, if you really like Mortefi, I would pull for him. Or if you're just looking for a really strong DPS early that you want to have on the field a lot, he'll be the guy for you. But in the long run, I do think he'll likely get power crept. By who, we don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see what characters come out. But I would say with almost no doubt in my mind that he will definitely get power crept eventually. But I think he'll be very strong as of now. So it kind of depends. If you're looking for a strong early game, I think he's a good choice. If not, I personally would skip him. I know I am gonna be skipping him. He's so cool. His animations, everything about him, he's really cool. But unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to skip him. So the next character to come out will be Yinlin. She's a 5-star electro DPS, sub DPS, I should say. I am super excited for this character, and I'm so glad that she's coming out second, because that means I'll get to save up a lot more for her and be able to guarantee her. And the reason why I personally will be pulling for her, besides the fact that she's just look at her, she's so hot. Look at her. Sheesh! But the reason why I'll be pulling her, besides the fact that she's just hot, is she's a sub DPS and a bit of support. She's kind of like Kafka, in where she can be a main DPS, but she kind of benefits best when she's with, she does best when she's with another DPS. The one that you'll be wanting to pair her with is Calcharo. For those that still haven't learned the names, Calcharo is the Sephiroth looking guy. He looks super cool. She's very good for AoE damage, and she's very good at supporting other electro DPS, which Calcharo is looking to be one of the best single target DPS in the game. And he kind of just gets amped up to the next level when Yinlin's on her team. So I'm really excited for that. And I think she'll be a lot more future-proof than Jiyan. And the reason being is the same as Kafka from Honkai Star Rail. is that she enables other people. She's not just a pure hyper carry DPS, but rather a sub DPS that enables others. So for now, she already has a great teammate in Calcharo, but I'm sure as the game goes on, there'll be more and more Electro DPS that she'll be able to pair with. And for each one of those, she'll just get stronger and stronger, just like as Kafka gets stronger, as like Black Swan came out, for example. So personally, I think I will pull for Yinlin. I don't think I know I'm gonna pull for Yinlin, but I think most people, if they're trying to get the most bang for their buck, should pull for Yinlin. I think she might have a weaker start if you don't pull for Calcharo. That's my big issue, is I'm not gonna use my guaranteed banner for Calcharo. I'm gonna use it for Jiyan. So I won't have Calcharo for sure to pair with her. But even then, I still think she'll be more future-proof, and she's just really cool. So I think I'm gonna get her anyways. But if you're not gonna pull Calcharo, I do think she'll have a bit of a weaker start to the game, and you'll have a better time with Jiyan. But I think long term, she'll be the more future-proof character, and I think you'll get more bang for your buck overall pulling for her. Maybe it's my bias, because look at her. She is so incredibly hot. I cannot wait for this character. Anyways, YouTube, let me know down in the comments who you think you're gonna pull for. I'm excited to hear. Or are you just gonna skip both of them? Honestly, that could be a play, skipping both of them. My chat was talking about this the other day, but usually early banners tend to kind of, you don't want to like super invest into them, because in the long run they usually end up getting power crept. But the supports usually have a much longer lifespan, which again is why I think Yinlin is a better pick for the long run. Anyways, YouTube, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!